Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Ivana Brooke, and today I'm going to show you my blowout routine, how I achieve this big bouncy hair, everything from start to finish, what I use in the shower, every tool that I use along the way, and how I wrap it up at night so that your curls will last. So if you're interested in how I get this hair, just keep on watching. Alright, so we are starting with my natural hair. The thing that I have really included that has made a huge difference in my blowout routine and just hair routine, even my curly hair routine, is adding a gloss or glaze. I use these colorless glazes from Halle Hair. They're incredible. This is the one that I'm the most familiar with. It is the Girl Glaze. It's fantastic. It smells good. It glosses your hair. Your hair is incredibly shiny. It also conditions your hair. So if you're looking for something and you don't dye your hair, my hair's undyed, use this. It'll just give you that like glossy look that you're seeing over Instagram when people talk about a gloss. This is what they mean, but they're usually getting it done at a salon. I just love these. These you put on before you shampoo your hair. Another thing that's absolutely changed my hair is using salon products. I know no one wants to hear it, but it's the absolute truth. I get the Peter Coppola keratin treatment. I can do a full video on my keratin if you're interested. I use the Peter Coppola keratin wine, usually only when I am going to put heat on my hair. And really good. They smell good. They work great just because it does upkeep my keratin. I'm going to use their sulfate-free shampoo and then the smoothing conditioner. But this is baby. This is for any body, keratin or not. This is fantastic. It is their Peter Coppola Total Repair Smoothing Hair Mask. It is for textured, curly, or frizz-prone hair. It is a weekly treatment. This is insane. When you rinse your hair out, like first time you ever use a conditioner and you rinse your hair out and you're like, yo, like what is that? It gives you that feeling every single time. Like it just like, oh my god, your hair feels like absolute silk. It's really good. You don't even need a lot. It's nice and thick. I'm a huge fan of their hair mask. Like it's absolute chef's kiss. It is worth it 100%, especially if you have dry, damaged, or frizzy hair. Check it out. It's so good. But that is everything I'm going to use in the shower. I'm about to hop in. I am going to give myself a really good shampoo. That is the biggest advice I can give you when it comes to doing any sort of heat styling, is you need a very clean base. I know sometimes it can feel stripping or drying, but after I do this mask, because it is so rich, I oiled my scalp last night, so I'm probably going to end up shampooing my hair a smooth 3 times. This time when you can hear your hair. This time. Can you hear? I can hear it. It's
some of y'all go get washed. Some of y'all just go pop shit. Some of y'all just go talk. But ain't really got shit. Some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'll be at peace if it weren't for you. Yeah, only want your love if it's silent. But if it fuck me, then fuck you. And that's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. And that's the way I like it. Gonna smile but none of these bitches. That's the way I like it. Wiping them down in front of these niggas. That's the way I like it.
So, this is my hair fresh out. I do towel dry it for just a bit. Just long enough to like, put on my robe, moisturize, do all the other little things I need to do after the shower. And then it's pretty much like time to start blow drying it. I'm just gonna break down a couple of my favorites. I have 3 here. You really only need to use 1 to 2. If you have fine hair like me, you're going to want to spray or a mist. I have a love-hate relationship with like oils and the serums because I do like them, and sometimes they are necessary, but I feel like if you're doing a proper bouncy blowout, you are going to want to use the lightest possible products. But if you have coarser hair, which you probably do because my hair is super fine, guys. Like it's so fine. So if you have coarser hair, definitely use, I have them. I don't know why I'm like that. It's the Amica water sign. It's a hydrating hair oil, but it does protect your hair up to 450 degrees. They also have the Amica blockade. It's a serum. It's going to be a little thicker than this. Fantastic. It's going to do what you need to do. It's going to leave your hair shiny. It's going to leave it protected. Fire. Love these. But since I do want a lighter look, I am going to use either the Peter Coppola Alpha Keratin Best Blow Dry Ever. It's a heat activated leave-in, so it's going to smooth out your hair, basically. It smells really good. It works really well. It's going to keep your hair protected. This is the color Wow. Dream Coat. This is something that my stylist 100% recommends because it does have humidity proofing powers, as the bottle says. But one thing that I will say is you do need to use more than you think. This is one of those that's not like, oh, I'm gonna spray it on. You need to spray it on before each and every section to get that locked in hold. Dark horse, I don't hear anyone talking about this. This is the Kristen S Style Assist Blow Dry Mist. Ultra lightweight, split and smoothing, shine enhancing, cuts out drying time, and heat protect up to 450. Number one, I love that this isn't water based. So this is one of those that it's really good for if you need to touch up your hair, because I love that this doesn't revert your hair. It's basically like a spray on oil. I'm actually going to use both of these. It's not like a humid day, but I actually haven't checked the weather, so just in case it rains or something, if you live in a rainy or humid area, try it. It's so good. I'm just gonna spray this one all over my hair and then go section by section with this one. Your roots not being dry is why your hair will frizz back up, or it's puffy, or it's not laying, because it's so hard to feel the difference. So you need to dry it to a crisp. I don't know how else to tell you all this, but like if you think your hair is dry, it's really not, especially because your hands are wet. There's so many things, but like your hair is probably not as dry as you think it is. Like it needs to be bone dry. So I start with a traditional hair blower. I'm gonna use the comb attachment today, and I just blast my roots. You want your roots to feel like fluffy, and its hair starts to feel light. And if it doesn't feel that way, keep going. Alright, so my roots are done. I can run my fingers through my hair very easily. That's usually when I know. I'm going to show you something controversial. Some people are so afraid of this tool. I'm not going to hold you. This is giving me some of my best hair ever. This is the GHD Duet Styler. It is for like wet to dry hair. Obviously my hair is barely even wet anymore, but I've used this on pretty wet hair and it works fantastic. I love it. And it blow dries your hair down. So if you want a sleeker look, I would use this. Look, or you just don't trust that. This one is a fully blow dry. So this is the Revlon something or another. Everyone knows what this is. Everyone pretty much has this. So I like both. Today, just because of how fluffy my hair is right now, I am going to use my Duet because I just love it. It's so fast. It's super duper fast. This one is heavy and sometimes I just get tired of doing it. So I'm gonna do the Duet. You just turn it on, give it a sec, and then it will start blowing. Now is when I'm going, sorry, I'm talking over it, it's so loud. Now is when I start using the Wow. Isn't that crazy? I'm gonna go with my smoothing serum just because I do want it to have a little bit of a smooth finish. It smells incredible. It won't hold a major curl unless it does like an overnight roller, but this is basically how my hair looks blown out. Soft, shiny, and at this point my hair is just very malleable. These three things to wrap up my hair at night. One are foam rollers. I don't use all of these. And then I use this Rawa Legendary Amazon oil. And it just makes it really, really soft. And I rarely ever get split ends anymore using their products. I also really like their curly hair line. I just recently got that and I'm obsessed with it. I start with my front because it's the hardest part, and I do a triangle that basically sections out like my bangs. And I use a smaller one and I hook it around, twist it back. Sometimes ends come out and I have to redo it. But I don't like it too tight to where there's too much tension on my hair. There, that will definitely stay. And then I do the next section the same exact way, but I use the bigger one. And if it helps you, you can use a clip to keep all your layers in. Actually, this one I'm going to have to split in two, but I try and keep it kind of that upward angle. And I'm still rolling back. And this one, I use tighter curls on the bottom. I know it sounds weird, but it just works for my hair because sometimes the bottom, I just like it tighter so that it lasts a little longer. Little bitch, you will grow. And then I just wait for a sec because sometimes I have like little pieces that need to be pulled out because I don't care if like this part of my hair is curl because it's never actually gonna curl, but I absolutely don't want it to be like snatched out of my head because it's trying to be in a roller. I could just wait and see what my hair is gonna try and do, because there's no point in putting tension on hair that's not gonna curl. And this is how I go to sleep. So I am ready to take my rollers out. One sec. Damn it. We're back. These were really comfortable last night, I do have to say. I had a nice little hole for my head. Okay, we're looking good. Alright. Moment of truth. It smells so good. It smells fantastic. That's always like such a win. I think we did it, Joe! We did it! This obviously will all fall perfect because I like my hair to last throughout the day. But, sorry, I can't say. The front is how I like it. Perfect. And then if I do want to preserve it while my curls fall, morning while I'm drinking my coffee, doing the rest of my makeup, I'll just put a roller in, Velcro roller in, and just keep it up. Because I do have fine hair, I like to separate them like pretty well because they will just like curl back into whatever form they're already in. So I go through and just try and get them to be their own person. Sorry, I'm feeling myself cook all over the camera. That is how I get this look. I really like it. It's super versatile. It looks good down. It lasts forever, guys. Literally. Since I moved somewhere that isn't as humid, this hair with this blowout will last me 3 full weeks. Like, I am not kidding, 3 full weeks. Probably towards the last 4 days, I will choose to do slick back styles or half ups, but literally, I will be rolling my hair the same exact way for the next 2.5 weeks. Like, it is insane how long this lasts, as long as like rain doesn't get to it. But the beauty of this hair is literally, like, I'm not gonna weigh my edges. Like, I'm not, like, I don't have to. There's really no need to unless you're like super perfectionist. But like, unless I know I'm gonna be like having my hands all over my hair or something like that, I don't blow out to my edges. And honestly, even as like I am gonna go to the gym, even as I sweat out, my hair honestly just gets kind of bigger. And like, sometimes I will do a little bit of a touch up, but very rarely. And it just works. Obviously that has stuff to do with like, more so my haircut and the fact that they're bangs, so they cover up my edges. But if you have a problem with your edges and things like that and you like this look, consider bangs. Maybe long bangs if you're just like, nervous about it, but it does help you. And because when I do wear my hair curly, I do flick it back a lot, and I don't love that much tension on my hair. So the whole point of me blowing out my hair is that besides my rollers at night, which I try to keep as loose as possible, there's no tension on my hair, there's no gel in my hair. My edges can just thrive, so that's kind of the whole point of this haircut. I think it's really important when you do, if you have fragile hair or you're black like me, having key styles that give your hair different things. Like, my hair is natural, it's being moisturized constantly, I'm taking care of my scalp, things like that. But the offshoot is that there's tension. This, I put heat on my hair, but it's gonna last me 3 weeks and it's not gonna have as much tension. So find those styles that you can find the silver lining in every style type thing, and something that is good for your hair, because it's just important, and it makes you feel better about damaging it. Do everything that you can to keep your hair looking nice and neat without putting more heat on it, and you will be able to put heat on your hair and also watch your hair grow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or DM me. I will get back to you as soon as possible, but you know what's what, and I will see you in my next video. If you like this, don't forget to leave it a like. If you like me, don't forget to subscribe. If you want to see more of me, you can always check me out on my Instagram and TikTok. They're both yvannagilliam, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!